Hi, my name is Elliott Reeves and I've just won the Horse and Hound and Dodson Horrell Young Rider bursary. I've had a lot of positive publicity which can only help because I'm trying to set up my own business in a really tough industry. This is my top horse, Cairo Z. He's currently jumping between 130s and 140s. There's a lot of hope for him next year to be jumping 140s, and there's particular classes such as the Speed Derby at Hicksted, the Eventers Grand Prix at Hicksted, and also would really like to make the team for the under-18s viewing trials.
Good morning, Elliott, and congratulations on winning the Young Rider bursary.
Thank you very much.
What we'd like to do is go through the horses, get some details, probably do a weigh tape on them, look at their condition and their feeding. I'm going to leave you one of these weigh tapes so you can weigh tape your horse. It will give you, within 10% accuracy, the weight of the horse, and even more importantly, it will tell you when the horse changes weight. So if you hold the horse end and then put the other end of the tape over, you need it to go onto the lowest part of the wither, and then come back as near to the shoulder as possible, and then read the weight off on there. We're reading the weight there at 518 kilos. Now we've weigh taped him and got a good idea of his weight, probably more important is to fat score him, and it's fat condition that we're looking at, or fat cover, not muscle condition. We divide the horse into three sections. Okay. His neck and shoulder, the ribs and the middle part of his back, and then the rump. And I'll be scoring on a system 0 to 5, where 0 is very thin and 5 is very fat. I start with the neck, and there's a ligament that runs along the neck all the way along, and there's no muscle above that ligament. The muscle attaches underneath the ligament. And if you squeeze in there, if you want to just squeeze him just there, you can feel that ligament's there. So anything above that ligament is fat. So when you get a big crest on the top there, then that's fat rather than muscle. We then move on to the shoulder, and you want a good definition of the shoulder. And a horse that's fat, it won't be as well defined. Your hand will not run against that ridge, which is the same way, and that's well defined. Okay. And then I'll also look higher up here, nearer to just in front of the wither, for any fatty deposits, because if they do put weight on, you can sometimes get pockets of fat there. We then move to the middle, and if we just look along his back here, about a hand back from the wither, you want a shape as we've got, like that. If it's too flat, then obviously you've got too much fat over there. If it's too pointy, it means that they're probably a little bit lean. And what you're looking for over his rump is an upside down C, a nice even one. You don't want an apple shape, because that means you've got too much fat and you get a gully formed in the middle. So overall, 3 3s. His average is going to be 3, which is ideal for a horse in the work that he's doing. Elliott, for Cairo Z2, you mentioned that he was on 1 scoop of alfalfa, 1 of competition country mix, and half of rolled oats. Well, what we need to do now is to weigh out what those scoops are, so we've got the actual weight of feed rather than the scoops. We add that up over the day's 2 feeds. The problem you have is you're a little bit light in the total amount of competition mix to provide you with the full amount of minerals and vitamins. So for a 500 kilo horse, yours is just over that, you need 3 kilos, whereas you're only on 2.2. Well, Elliott, thanks for showing us your horses. Generally, I think you've got a good feeding regime, in as much that it's quite straightforward. You haven't got too many different feeds, and you're just using supplements as required. In the meantime, you can start making some of those changes, but do them slowly and monitor the response you get, preferably over 10 days, 7 to 10 days.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's great.